Bit of a weird week. There's some highs and lows here. A high, start on a good note. The Twins have won 3 consecutive games for the first time all year. Is that a real statistic? Probably. It was against the Kansas City Royals. So it doesn't really count anywhere but the standings, I suppose. Then a low is Better Call Saul ended. I loved it. Every minute of the show, I was a huge fan. The finale. Some people aren't loving it. Spoiler alert here, Walt does not come back and save the day with a M60 in his trunk once more. But hopefully another high right here. We've got the dog days of summer. You're goddamn right, it is the dog days of MLB The Show right now. Let's hope it doesn't turn into the dog shit days of summer right here. But we have a lot of reveals, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's not waste too much time mulling around right here. So leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get into this one. You guys are supposed to see that. Cooking up some new memes in the oven right there. Boom, bitch! Pedro Martinez, 99 overall. And the Washington Nationals right there. Montreal Expos Cy Young. Pedro Martinez, who I am very much looking forward to. He is one of the brand new 3 bosses in this 2-week featured program that's going to kick off tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune into the stream, twitch.tv /GomesDaLegend. We're going to be talking about it there. Let me know what you guys think about this one. It certainly seems to have the most hype out of the 3. They're all legends to this point that we've seen. I know last year Pedro suffered from attribute dysfunction. He had 102 hit per 9, but hopefully this one is going to be significantly better. We'll take a look at all their cards from last year, of course. The next one. Oh, what do you know? It's HelloFresh ad. If you guys haven't yet, make sure. Link in the description if you guys are interested. 16 free meals through my promo code, POGHF310. Turned out pretty well. Here we have Ripken Jr. Now, I know a lot of you guys, while seeing this, probably aren't particularly moved. You know, we probably got about the same facial reaction as Ripken right here. But I will say this. Retro Finest is the Dr. Miami of card series in MLB The Show 22. It's like giving these cards a facelift, a BBL. The Kardashians before fame and riches. This could make Cal very good. I don't want to say will. I'm going to say could. I'm going to keep myself on the fence right now until I pick a side once I see the attributes, but I'm looking forward to it. I've always enjoyed Cal's swing. The attributes are just not quite there. But I am certainly looking forward to this one, more than Mr. Johnny sits on the bench right here. I don't know. I've never liked a Johnny Bench card. His swing usually sucks, and his contact right's about equivalent to that of the Reds' win column. We'll see. There's a chance he usually gets an MVP card. If I have to rank these, really, with card series right now, usually go second half, then probably awards, signature, milestone, and then, of course, Retro Finest being typically the best. The biggest facelift a card could possibly achieve, so I'm going to temper expectations, but I do think at least Johnny Bench will be better than he's been in the past. This one is pretty big. 98 Mickey Mantle, if you can tell from like the 8 pixels that are on his face right there. I'm not sure why it's so smudged. Looks like me trying to do watercolor painting back in school. Second half, Mickey Mantle card, 98 overall. So this one is in the program. He's not one of the 3 bosses like the prior 3. This one is like the Valenzuela that we saw a few programs ago, and everybody's going to be able to get him. You don't have to use one of your 3 or one of your likely 1. Let's not get wild here. Boss picks. I'm looking forward to it, although it is a 98 and it's a second half. We've gotten burned in the past by this, hence Griffey. But the general consensus, I don't think it's right here, but I know Scan tweeted it. Mantle hit like 291 against righties in the whole season of 1961. Surprisingly, they don't have too in-depth statistics. They didn't have one fucking nerd just copying that down, sitting in the stands, figuring out Mantle's ex-Woba. So we don't have his individual splits for the second half versus righties, but I would imagine we'll be hitting the high 80s and low 90s on that. Otherwise, it should be a very good card, but who knows? I could be wrong. So that's Mantle, and then here's the brand new event. I mean, good lord. Talk about cards you're gonna want to play for. Luis Apparitio. I know parallel system's only been around for 2 years, but I feel safe to say if it has been in the game since the time Apparitio first got in MLB The Show, he'd have like less than 1,000 green parallels. I don't know who that card's for, but I will say Mazeroski, his retro finest was pretty good. So if they did the same thing with Apparitio, who knows? Hal Newhouser. Again, you know, he's a card. We'll have to see. He should have Outlier, which is a big thing. Outlier is seemingly more important this year than it's ever been. And then we have Eddie Murray, another Oriole. Good Christ. They are getting their ever-loving dick sucked. Shooting blanks right now for Oriole fans between the success the team's having and like 15 cards within the last 2 updates. You know, they deserve it. There's a lot of great Orioles. They have a tenured past. And he's going to be this one. Another second half card. Another switch hitter just like Mickey Mantle. At the end of the day, the worst this card could be is a McCutcheon morsel, but I would like to think he's going to be a little bit better. So, that's the big thing of the Dog Days of Summer program. Now, there is stuff outside of that, of course. We have a brand new roster update. You guys are probably wondering, or I heard a lot on stream, Gomer, where's your roster predictions? I'm not putting one out until they're consistent, until they make it another, you know, bi-weekly roster update. I can even disagree, but I'm not going to waste like 3-4 fucking hours of my life to talk about investments for a roster update that isn't happening or they don't touch hitting attributes with. So I do think there's some locks there like Andres Jimenez. One would think Austin Riley finally gets there. Emmanuel Clase, I think will go diamond, yada, yada, yada. So Tops Now. That's a big one too, because in reference to the Field of Dreams game that they tweeted out, I think it said 50% drop off from the Yankees-White Sox 2021 Field of Dreams game. I'm not sure why. I can hardly give an explanation why the decrease in interest for the Field of Dreams game this year. Blows my mind how few people would watch it. Such an invigorating matchup. But if we're going to get cards here, it would be in this August POTM program. Maybe we see a Seiya Suzuki. I think he's actually the only one that got a Tops Now from that game. I would have thought we'd get a Drew Smiley. He had a pretty excellent start. But if we get one, it's likely going to be Seiya, who's already got a Tops Now in the past, of course. Who knows? Maybe we're going to get a fucking Bringer of Rain, Josh Donaldson, Grand Salami Tops Now card yesterday. Every time. This is why I don't watch the Rays anymore. Whenever I do, they lose. I am the worst luck for the Rays possible, so it's in their best interest that I just don't watch them, which is fine. Their games are about as much fun nowadays as an unenthusiastic hand job. Everybody's on the IL. There's nothing fun to watch. The announcer's 90 years old. I don't know. Did I trigger any Rays fan here? Any of the 4, including myself? That Extreme program is on the 26th, of course, as well, which is going to be hopefully good. Again, I think it's going to be a lot like MLB 20's Extreme program, if you guys remember that. And as long as there's good rewards, I don't think anybody's going to bitch. I will do it, even if I don't enjoy myself, as long as the rewards are good. You make it worthwhile, people will come. Completely forgot I even set this up, so let's just do it quickly. Take a quick look at cards from the past years. Pedro Martinez, this is what he looked like last year. And of course, the hit 9 was the big thing, why people did not care about this card. Honestly, if he had 102 hit 9 right now, he wouldn't even be that bad. The biggest thing with hit 9 is they just dropped him when like it was common to have 125, so nobody gave a shit. You're at a disadvantage if you use this card, but I look forward to this younger years. Skinny Pedro, Ripken Jr. Here's kind of a foretelling of how his cards have looked in the past. Not good. Pretty piss poor. It's Babe Ruth, a Babe Ruth sighting. With the Zamordo. Everybody loved those. You know, exchange 2,500 bobbleheads, you know, tally 1,000 base hits on rookie difficulty, and boom, you have a 99 overall pixelated card art for a few more months until nobody plays the game anymore. So he hasn't gotten the best cards in the past, but again, I do think he could get some big ones. Johnny Bench, of course. Contact Right. If this card came out right now, It's actually pretty solid. The contact right is a hindrance for sure once you get up to Legend for sure, even Hall of Fame a little bit. I don't know, I just never really loved his swing. Luis Apparitio, I mean, nobody's ever loved this card. I'm not sure why. You know, wouldn't you save a few dollars by not having his likeness rights, truly? You know, maybe you could afford somebody else. Hal Newhouser, again, if he has outlier, will be interesting. Last year, it looks like he didn't. Based off only 90, yeah, he did not have outliers. So I think that's going to kind of be the big thing with him. If he doesn't have it, probably nobody cares. If anybody did to begin with. And then Eddie Murray. It's a 98 second half card again. But switch hitters always bring value. Eddie Murray has always had a fan-fucking-tastic swing. So if you do it right, this could be a very good one for 20 wins in the event coming on Friday. So that is what we have to look forward to. Big update tomorrow. Yeah, hop in stream, get ready. Let me know what you guys think about the content. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys are great today. There comes out. Yeet.